Today is Wednesday, March 29th, 2017, and we're with Dr. Björn Becker, Senior Director of Product Management for Ground and Digital Services with Lufthansa Group. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
The world is going digital. What is Lufthansa Group's strategy in terms of using information technology to improve the passenger experience?
So, from what I think is that there is nothing like a pure digital strategy. What we have is we have a service strategy because there's also not a pure digital experience. We have our passengers experience, and this experience is a physical experience at the airport together with digital elements. So our strategy also is a service strategy with where we want to provide personal and highly quality services that are enhanced by digital elements. So this is what we are focusing on, and we have three service elements we are looking at. The first is automatic services, the second is self-services, and the third is our personal and hospitality services. Automatic services basically is all about taking away the hassles from our passengers. So whatever we can do for our passengers automatically, we will do. An example is, for example, our TSA pre or our doc validation. So we can, for our passengers, validate their travel documents. So it's already done for them, and they don't have to worry about it if they fly with us. And the second service element is the self-service, and if we use self-service, we use it to keep our passenger in control of his journey. And there it's very important that these services, which is a lot of digital services and information, like we use our app, we use chatbots to do that, and it is very important for us that we keep our passengers in control of their journey with the self-services, and that they are really efficient and easy to use. And last but not least, our personal services and hospitality. That's, for example, our lounges, but also our personal assistant services. What we want to do here is we really want to use the personal services to bring value to our passengers and to help them if they need help. So in irregularity cases, in any kind of repair situation where the passenger really needs help, there's somebody of Lufthansa there who helps. And on the other hand, we have the hospitality services where our passengers can enjoy hospitality and like a good guest service, for example, in our lounges.
Thank you. The passenger service experience really begins and ends on the ground. What is Lufthansa doing on the ground side to enhance, besides the lounge here, which is lovely, to enhance passenger services?
Well, one thing you already said, the lounges are a big asset we have in Lufthansa especially for our business travelers. So what we do is we invest a lot of money there. We will invest like a three-digit number, million number in the next years in our worldwide lounges. Boston is a good example for that, but we also have projects in Zurich, in Malpensa. We will have projects in Frankfurt. We do a lot in order to improve this. We just opened Dubai last year, we opened Munich last year, so we do a lot to improve this, because this is on the hospitality part very important for our business travelers. On the other hand, it again comes back to the three service elements I just said. Also here, for business travelers, it's important for our from our perspective to be very smooth and glide through the process very smooth. And that's what we want to ensure with things like TSA pre, with things like automatic check-in, with things like our digital baggage services, where you can really glide through the process very easy, very smooth, and very fast. So this is what we offer our business class, our business travelers actually.
IT is, of course, an important role in travel of all sorts. We've seen Uber replace taxi cabs in many cities, and the world is changing. How does Lufthansa plan to use IT in the future for innovative services, and what out there thoughts are you dealing with?
IT is obviously very important. We see, I mean, all these disruptive technologies coming into several markets, also coming to the travel market actually. So what we do is we focus on the services that bring together digital elements with the airport infrastructure, because this is the thing we can do. There we can really add value. What we use for that is innovative IT systems, like new channels, like chatbots, for example. We enhance our apps always in order to enhance these apps to a travel companion, to have all the information in there, to have updated information notifications in there, so that you're always in control of your journey. And we also use, for example, APIs. We have an open API where we can connect to developers, and we also have we have our innovation hub, which has a regular exchange with many startups, also here in the US. And that's a regular process in Lufthansa, we always try to find new partners, in order to get new technology. We're also doing, for example, biometrical trials. We have done them already for biometrical identifications of customers, especially in the lounge, for example, but also for boarding. So these are all the new technologies we are planning. We were the first airline, for example, another example that has used beacons, iBeacons, for passenger notification, situation and location-based notification. So we are planning, and we're using, and we're piloting a lot of new technologies and really screening the market. Not all of the technology makes sense. That's very important to separate the technology that is useful from all of the technology that is nice but you cannot use in your. So it's again coming from the service. Coming from the service, and the technology is the way to improve the service, not the other way around.
Sounds like an exciting future for your customers. Thanks very much for being with us today.
Thank you.